Okay, I'm gonna tell you, the trailer's gonna tell you. Spoilers ahead if you've not seen Avengers Endgame. Okay? We good? I'll just put spoiler here, 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 and here. Good now? Cut to the intro. Hi guys, Joshua Laurie here with another reaction video. Today I'm going to react to Spider-Man Far From Home official trailer. This is the 6th of March, of April, no, May. Yes, 6th of, wait, yes, 6th of May. Hang on, let me just take care of this so we don't have any distractions during the reaction. That's my job, I'm supposed to distract you with my quote-unquote humor. Also, I want to point out, by this time, I still have not uploaded those other videos. I'm so sorry about that. So sorry. Here. Oh.
The Spider-Man Far From Home trailer is about to play, but if you haven't seen Avengers Endgame yet, stop watching, because there's some serious spoilers about to come up. But if you have seen Avengers Endgame, enjoy the trailer.
You read the Holland.
Everywhere I go, I see his face. I just really miss him.
Yeah, I miss him too. I don't think Tony would have done what he did if he didn't know that you were going to be here after he was gone.
Still wearing the Iron Spider suit. Damn!
You going to be the next Iron Man now?
Well, no, I don't have time. I'm too busy doing your job.
Oh.
I'm kidding. Look, keep up the good work, because I am going on vacation.
Oh, he says.
Heads up, Nick Fury's calling you.
I don't really want to talk to Nick
Answer
Fury.
the phone.
Why?
Because if you don't talk to him, then I have to talk, but I don't want to talk to him. You sent Nick Fury to voicemail?
I gotta go.
You do not go to Nick Fury.
What up, Yorks? What's up? We're just talking about the trip.
I'm here in St. Marco Polo. Oh,
I think MJ really likes me.
Carl's when I first saw life.
Ooh.
You're a very difficult person to contact, Spider-Man.
Ho 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 ho.
This is Mr. Beck.
You could use someone like you on my world.
Your world, Beck, is from Earth, just not ours.
Oh.
Strapped to a hole in our dimension.
It's true.
You're saying there's some multiverse?
We have a job to do. You're coming with us.
There's gotta be someone else you can use. What about Thor?
Off-world.
Captain Marvel. Unavailable. But who's the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man?
Bitch, please. You've been to space.
What do you want, Peter? I want to go back on my trip with the girl who I really like and tell her how I feel. MJ,
I'm Spider-Man?
Oh.
No, of course not.
I mean, it's kind of obvious.
Yeah.
You're right, you may not be ready, but this is my responsibility.
Oh, that
The
helped.
world requires sacrifice. Sometimes people die.
Oh, my God.
Oh shit.
I always feel like I'm putting my friends in danger. The world needs the next Iron Man.
You going to step up or not?
Oh. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Yeah.
Get you guys out of here! Get on the jet! Who are you? I work with Spider-Man. You work for Spider-Man? I work with Spider-Man, not for Spider-Man. New plan!
Oh. That looks sick. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So, the confirmed theories that people have had that Mysterio is from another Earth, another timeline maybe. If you haven't seen Endgame, again. So, yeah, after the events of Endgame, they go time traveling, and after the whole time traveling shenanigans, they return the stones, because they had to get the stones and use them and then return them. And Mjolnir, they had Mjolnir as well, they have to return that too. And Cap returns back to his own time as well, so that might make splinter timelines and all that, and Mysterio says that he's from a parallel. I don't know, I'm being cautious though, because it's Mysterio, and he is the master of illusion. He's also alive, he's a good actor, he was a special effects guy and a stunt man more or less. So, For all we know, this is a big ruse that even the great Nick Fury couldn't see through because he was so desperate at assembling a new team of heroes of the Avengers, and he wanted Spider-Man working for S.H.I.E.L.D. or whatever, and he was just recruiting new recruits for the organization. It's a possibility, but who knows? Maybe they'll do a total 180 on Mysterio and be like, no, he's actually from another timeline, and he's actually trying to help or whatever. Or we go that way, he's from another timeline, he's actually a hero, but as the movie goes on, he sees the way people look to Spider-Man like a true hero and all that, and then he gets jealous and all that, and then he just turns on Spider-Man and S.H.I.E.L.D. and tries to take on the threat alone or take them over. Or he's from another timeline, he was a big douchebag in that timeline, he destroyed his timeline or whatever, now comes up to ours and wants to play the hero or whatever. And then Spider-Man and Nick Fury find out that, oh, he's full of shit, and then they're like, you got me. Attack New York City. Because I don't know if the final battle is going to take place in New York or something. Maybe it's going to take place in London or wherever they go, because it's going all over Europe. So I don't know when they go back to Manhattan. And yeah, but that trailer looked sick, man. So much better than the first one. I'm also seeing Spider-Man in his Iron Spider suit. Like, yeah, this took place a couple of minutes before, or maybe a day after, or a week after, and he's still using that suit, being the new Iron Man or whatever, as people keep on saying. And he's ending Phase 3. We don't know. He's not starting Phase 4. That's gonna be, I don't know, either the Black Widow movie, or the Eternals movie, or Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. It's not gonna be Avengers movie. We're not gonna see that until 2 years later or something like that, or maybe until, hang on, wait. Infinity War, no, Endgame came out this year. Let's see. We might not see one until 2021, or, what I would really like, we wouldn't see an Avengers movie until 2023. Seeing that's the year that the MCU is currently in. And that would make a lot of sense. Like, we won't make a new Avengers movie until this date. They practically just tell you the date and where we'll see another Avengers movie. But for all we know, it just comes out 2 years later. Like, you know, Age of Ultron came out 2 years after the original Avengers. And 2 years after that, we got Infinity War. And then the only reason we got Endgame a year early is because it's a two-parter, and you don't want to leave it that long on a cliffhanger. So... yeah, and Peter just being like, don't you want someone, you know, experienced or whatever? Like Thor, off-world. Captain Marvel, unavailable. I'm just a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, though. Bitch, please, you've been to space. Like, it's fair, you know, it's fair. You're one of them high Avengers now. You're literally an Avenger. Iron Man made you an Avenger. In the moment, under pressure and all that, but you're still an Avenger. And you've been to space and all that, so you're I mean, you're there, you got there a bit early, but you're there, so you have to kind of work your way back up and all that. But this movie will basically be dealing with Peter's emotional, where he is now, emotional state, there you go, I couldn't think of the word, emotional state, write that down. And him trying to get over the death of Tony Stark or whatever, and be like, do I want to be Spider-Man? I mean, do I want to be? Because every time I put on, because I don't know if this is going to be a moment in the movie. Like every time I put on the suit, any of my new suits, all I can think of is Tony. That's all I can think about. Because he's the one that made the classic Spider-Man suit. He's the one that made the Iron Spider suit. I don't know if Tony made the new suit that we see him using in London. Because I think S.H.I.E.L.D. gives him that suit. And Fury might become the new mentor of Peter and be like, okay, I'm going to show you the ropes, kid. Like in the Ultimate Comics, which I really like. I also like the moment between Happy and Peter, like, dude, it's Nick Fury, answer a voice, you're going to come phone me. And then Peter just puts in the voicemail, like, you do not put Nick Fury in voicemail. Like, Happy is so scared of Nick Fury. He's so nice, though. Did you see him in Captain Marvel? Pussycat. MJ, knowing that Peter is Spider-Man, like I kind of figured that would happen eventually, especially with the pictures and scenes that we see them together, especially when Spider-Man's in his suit. Like, you're not like, oh my god, Spider-Man. No, yeah. It'll be really interesting to see where the relationship goes. I don't know if they're going to do a total 180 and make Michelle Jones the real Mary Jane, like her real name is actually Mary Jane. Mary Jane. How many times did I say that? Huh. There's also a theory out there that's saying that MJ is the daughter of Nick Fury. I'm not going to rule it out, but the question is, why? I don't know. I don't see it happening because why? And does it need to be that way? But if it is, I don't know. We'll see how it's handled and all that. If it's true, but I don't think it is. But anything can change. Anything can change. I wonder if we're gonna get any other big MCU cameo. Like, is Captain Marvel gonna show up at the end of this movie and be like, "Hey kid, we had to talk to you about the Avengers Initiative," or something like that, or the new Avengers Initiative. Or maybe we bring in another small Avenger, like, I don't know, Hawkeye or something, or Hulk, or, I don't know, Scarlet Witch, or, fuck, who's still alive, who's still about? Doctor Strange, if Doctor Strange shows up, or Black Panther shows up, but we have all these characters that show up, because right now they seem to be saying that Spider-Man is becoming the new Tony Stark of the Marvel Universe. He's gonna not appear in every movie, but he's going to be more or less the face of it now, is what they're saying. Like, he's picking up the Iron Man legacy. I don't know if we're going to see Pepper in this movie. I don't know if we're going to see Tony's daughter or whatever. Happy's definitely in it. I like that Happy's in it. He's going to probably be in it a bit more than he was in the first movie, Homecoming. Now, also, I don't know... Into the Spider-Verse is one of my favorite Spider-Man movies that we've gotten in a long time. It's right up there with Homecoming and Spider-Man 2. Is Far From Home going to pass Into the Spider-Verse, or is it going to be on that level? I don't know. Now seeing this trailer, it could pass Into the Spider-Verse, or be right up there with it and being like, these are my favorite Spider-Man movies. Because Spider-Man movies have been going up, man. Because before they were going down. Then we got Spider-Man, pretty cool. Then Spider-Man 2, awesome. Spider-Man 3, downward spiral. But I still like Spider-Man 3. I mean, Spider-Man kind of stayed in that stabilized, continued going. I like that movie. And then Amazing Spider-Man 2 fell. I like Spider-Man 2. It's okay. And then Marvel came in and were like, no, we'll show you. And then in Homecoming, boosh, put you back up. And then Into the Spider-Verse came out and went, boosh, or stay the course. Boosh, go there. Now Far From Home's coming out in July, so 2 months from now. Cannot wait for that movie. My man Spider-Man ending this phase. Oh my god, he is the Iron Man of the universe. Phase 1, Iron Man had 2 sequels in the Phase 1, and now in Phase 3, Spider-Man has 2 sequels. He is Iron Man. By the way, guys, I don't know why the hell he would still stick about, if you haven't seen Endgame, but if you haven't seen Endgame, go check it out, because it's an amazing movie, going out with a bang with the Infinity Saga, even though I guess technically this goes out in the Infinity Saga. Yeah, because it's actually the Aftermath. It should be called Avengers Aftermath. Only it's Spider-Man Aftermath. But for those of you who have seen it, tell me what you thought about it down below. Did you like that movie? Do you think they ended it well? And what do you think is next? What do you think the next Avengers movie is going to be called? And what do you think the next big bad's going to be? I have a couple of days in my noggin. I think that's about it. I'm probably going to watch the trailer over and over and over again because it looks so damn cool. So, yeah. Post a comment down below. Tell me what you thought about Spider-Man Far From Home official trailer. Are you looking forward to it? Do you think Peter Parker is going to become the new Iron Man of the entire Marvel Universe, being the face of it? Do you think Mysterio is actually from another universe, another Earth? And if so, is he being truthful, or is he being deceitful? Or is he just from our reality and just being a total liar? And do you think by the end of the movie he's going to be the Mysterio that we all know? That part becomes part of the Sinister Six? Or do you think he's going to stay the hero through and through and then something tragic happens? And do you think that any other big MCU characters are going to show up, like any top tier Avengers? Do we think we're going to see Pepper Potts show up? Do you think we're going to see, I don't know, our last message from Tony Stark in this movie? For Peter specifically for Peter. You think that kid from Iron Man 3 is going to show up, and then we're like, I knew Tony too. We're kind of like the children of Stark or whatever. By the way, that's who the kid was at the end of the movie. If you guys see that teenager in the back next to Captain Marvel, that's Harley from Iron Man 3. He's a teenager now. My, do they grow. And if you want to talk to anything else on the internet, let me know down below as well. Leave a like and, of course, subscribe to me. I'm Josh Lowy. Good day and good night. Take care.
This extremely powerful, mysterious, this armor that harkens to medieval knights.
Yeah, I really like the helmet.
It's relatable. We're all kind of covered in our own armor.
Here comes the Spider-Man. I did that